Things get kind of crazy. So like Hestia is up next. Well, think about moving Ajax, but because of the distances and the speeds and everything, I can't move Ajax where I can attack something. And if I move him, I'm in a position where something else can attack him, and I won't get any points for that something that attacks him. Oops, I cheated. So I couldn't move this, which I think was kicking around down here or something. I don't remember precisely where. And I couldn't move the other monsters because I didn't have bids in on them. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess we have to try to unwind. One thing we saw was that monsters can generate a ridiculous amount of points if they get lucky. But we'll remove those points. And those are already gone, so yeah. So everything's back where we were. And I guess, I mean, I can move this. You're allowed to move the ones in the area you're in. I can move these fucking pirates. I don't know what they're good for, but they wouldn't have been able to attack anything. Unless Poseidon stops them. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. God, this is painful. Okay. So I don't know what Hestia has left that she could move. She looks, and hey, Odysseus is available, and my points aren't revealed, and he isn't dead, but he can't move because he's down there. So I want to try to move Ajax. The problem, of course, is if I move him this way, we've got a difficulty. So I'm going to declare an attempt to move Ajax. I don't know if anybody's going to stop me. It's kind of like, hey, why do I want to reveal, you know, that I have points in Ajax? And I see a couple of people who have points on Ajax. So the question is whether or not you want to challenge Ajax, the movement of Ajax, or if, hey, he'll probably move someplace you want. I'm taking the latter view, I think. Let me roll. I got two people who have points on him. Yeah, they're going to just let him move. So Ajax moves forward. And you know, of course he's in range for the Hydra. And somebody else could take him and kill the Hydra with him, which is pretty impressive too. And that's one of my moves. I've got a total of 5 if I want them. This is Hestia. She doesn't have 5 things that she has bids on. But she comes the closest. So now I have Atalanta and Aegeus. Atalanta's available. I don't know where Aegeus is. But I don't... There it is. Okay. I'm going to look for a boat with this one. Now, first we have to see, does anybody want to challenge me with this? Oops. No, first we have to give ourselves a point for having moved. And hopefully we gave a point to the right person. It's hard to tell because of the fucking counters looking exactly the same. So now we have to make sure that nobody has Aegeus. Well, you know, screw it. I don't really care. Yeah. He's going to check for a boat. He doesn't get a boat. Now he's going to move. Now, I don't have any fucking clue where she wants him to go. Golden Bow, which is up there. That would have been Odysseus's. The Cornucopia, which is way down here. The Stag, which if I had a boat, maybe I'd go for. The Minotaur, if I can kill that, that's worth points. And Pegasus. Pegasus is up here. Okay, so I'm going to try to move this dude, and nobody's stopping me, so I succeed, and I get another point. Okay, and now I try to move my third dude. Third dude is Atalanta, who is actually available. I don't know where to send her. Is a boat a really great idea? I don't know. I'll just move her. And again, I don't think anybody has Atalanta. If they do, they should probably try to stop this from happening. But I really hate paging through and finding stuff, so fuck it. I'll just give her the point. So that's 3. Now, I don't have any other points available, and she is someone with a bun on her or something, who is probably this person. That means there's nothing of interest in her area. Could she do anything special here? Not really. But maybe she could have prevented the plague, famine, or pestilence, or whatever the fuck. And who the hell gives a shit? Because it's just, there's so many little things to keep track of and juggle at once that, you know, I mean, there's some neat ideas here, but yeah. I'm doing something wrong here. I looked at Apollo. He's got some points on Zetes here. Well, Zetes has a problem. He needs a boat. And his defensive number's 10. Now, an 11 to 66 isn't going to go into that. So maybe it's just 2d6 added together, which would be pretty odd, but... First obtains, the red die first obtains a 2-digit number. You can't get less than 10. Yeah, so, I guess that kind of sucks. Oops, there's another pretty fucked up and weird thing. Maybe there's cards that give you a boat automatically. But that's one of my actions, and I've moved him even though I haven't moved him because nobody challenged, so I guess it's worth something. Whoop whoop. Interesting situation. Apollo's saying, hey, I got a point on Perseus. I'm going to move him. The first 2, nobody opposed, so he just got victory points off them. Great. They were dumb plays. And he wasted points on them. But a number of people have points on Perseus. So I'm going to roll for these. I'll say Artemis is going to go on a 1 through 4. Yeah, Artemis wants to chime in on a challenge. Now, what's not clear is how a challenge is handled. So now, other people, can multiple people challenge at once? What does it mean? After a moving player has announced, another player challenges the attempted move. The players must determine which player actually controls. And it's acted as if there's only one challenger, which could mean, the way things are working out, that, say, I don't know, Artemis is the challenger for Apollo instead of Poseidon, who actually has more points and can win the challenge automatically. Artemis has a tie there. And now we keep looking for more Perseus. Maybe we miss someone, who knows. Okay, that's Apollo. Poseidon definitely wants to challenge unless he gets a 6. So Poseidon wants to challenge too. So now we make a roll-off to see which one got to chime in first, I guess. So as far as I can see, Poseidon gets to chime in, and that means for the 3rd player action, Poseidon's going to get a point, and Apollo's going to lose 1 for failing the challenge, if I recall correctly. But that doesn't give a hero successfully moved to Poseidon, but he'll get that presumably later. Okay, so that's 3 of Apollo's moves. Unfortunately, Apollo only bid on 3 leaders, if we can find him. He only bid on 3 of the heroes, no monsters, nothing else, which means we have to look for Apollo. I guess he's in Greece. Can he do anything of interest? You know, he could try to move something else. I put some points on some dipshit leaders, but that doesn't really mean anything. So let's look for a dipshit leader. I don't know. We'll try We'll try this fucktard here. Now we know these moved, and good luck remembering that in other turns, but this turn, you know, they're actually not in their starting location. But we'll try Laertes here for our fourth move. Now I have no idea what his value is, but other people could have done this. And if nobody challenges, he gets to move Laertes and he gets a point for it. If somebody challenges, he's going to lose a point. But Laertes looks pretty questionable. And nobody took him. We'll look for a boat or something like that. It doesn't matter. So that's that's the fourth action. And now, I don't know, for the fifth, I'll try to find some other hose head. Let's take Euphemius or whatever here. And I'm pretty sure nobody's got him. So we'll take another point off that. And we can actually move his ass, except someone may have a card they want to play. But otherwise he'll move a couple of spaces. And that was 5 action. Apollo chooses to launch his God card here, which is any hero on or adjacent to a river, lake, or shoreline is lost and may not move this turn. Well, that pretty much knocks out Demeter's 3 capable movements. And actually, I don't know, we've got, fuck. Well, I wonder what was going on. What all this shit is. She could try moving Peleus. I'm afraid Euphemius somebody has because somebody moved him. So I'm like, even though they didn't get challenged, well, who knows? I could take a shot, but it seems to me that Peleus is not a bad choice out of everyone. So let's see if anyone has that and wants to challenge. And again, it's dangerous to challenge. What's his number? 26. I'm pretty sure nobody does. Again, nobody challenges. So she'll get a point and be able to move. Now this is interesting because I can do something. So I move to here, and I got to check all the cards because somebody has a mountain card. I think it's Demeter, to prevent movement if you're next to a mountain. Uh-oh. Forget about that. Should have used that maybe, I don't know. And Poseidon did not play a card. Okay, so we'll continue moving and we'll attack the Minotaur. With the Minotaur, it's normal combat, i.e. No, it's not normal combat. It's a hero attacking the monster. So the hero rolls, if he rolls great enough to kill the monster is eliminated. And that's going to be simply the attack value plus the dice has to be to 20. Yeah, that's going to happen. There's something very wrong with this game. Except, is my card helpful here? Okay, the combat die roll is reduced by -40. Artemis wants to screw with this. Okay, so I'm at just +1, so there's a chance of failure here. 35 is still higher, so it's a success. And I've killed the Minotaur. Well, do I care? Yes, I do, but I can't play this because I put this damn card out. That's life. Okay, so that means I get 3 points for killing the Minotaur instead of what I would have liked. But a monster is dead, and now, let's see, somebody has, I've got to pay some attention, but she has like 4, which is 2 points for each hero killed in combat. I don't know if anybody has anything for killing monsters in combat or anything like that. I don't remember such. But, yeah. So that's one action. I still have 4 more left. And I don't really have a lot of options for it. I could try some of the used characters. Demeter is somewhere in Greece, so she's not going to be able to affect anything else. I guess odd, I'll try going for a weak character that I don't think's been bid on. Yeah, all right, we're going to take a shot at that. So, who are kind of the weak characters? Atalanta and Euphemius, Augulus. I think these all were pretty weak. Okay, so let's try the weakest. Let's try Peleus. Well, I think no, oh no, that's the one I just did. Yeah. So let's try another weak one. Let's try Augeas, or whatever his name is. Well, he's number 23. Now, he was at an edge, so he's kind of more dangerous, and I think someone actually does have him. So Hestia will challenge, and that loses... Wow. Yep, can't keep these... And I moved one. I don't know if I've got Apollo right, but anyway, now I lose one for the failed challenge, and Hestia gains one, and I hope I'm getting the right people. I can barely read these things. It would be really helpful if, like, they somehow aligned with the imagery or some colors or something like that on the other counters and the player aids, but they don't. Well, after that failure, I'm feeling a little bit more chastised. I will try again, though. So I've tried this and this. 46 are my next weakest. I'll try Euphemius, who's number 20. And I think he's a freebie. Yeah, nobody bid on him. Okay, so I get a point for being able... Oh, I don't know if I get to move him. He's on a river, I can't pick him. And, wait, who was the other one I just took? Probably couldn't do him either. Augilius, let me get my point back. And give this back, because I could not have moved him. So I couldn't pick him because he's lost. So... I don't think there's anyone left to move because things are so ugly. And then I will play my own ugly, which is any hero adjacent to a mountain hexide becomes lost and may not move this turn. We got a couple more players left, though. So Poseidon's in kind of a cool place where he has Perseus. He has the 5 bid, and no one else challenged up to 5. So he's going to try that. No one's going to go against him because everybody knows he has a 5. No, he's got problems, though, because he can't move 2 spaces. Now, I could kill Euphemius. Did anybody... I can't remember if somebody bid on Euphemius and revealed it. I know it was revealed if somebody did have it, because something or another vaguely remembers that in my game, but... or in my mind, but yeah, nobody has a bid on him. And this is the problem, is that, like... You got to keep track of shit that, like, it's not like I've even been away, but I can't remember. So nobody bid that. I could go Schwack, whoever the hell's here. Who's this? Orpheus. But I don't know if anybody bid him, but he's weaker. So basically I'm going to take my movement with him, and then he moves here, and wait a minute, does it start? Yeah, so now he is on or, adjacent to a river. Shit, nobody can move. Fuck. I don't think anybody can move anywhere. Okay, so, and I probably cheated with someone. So I lose my point for Poseidon, and that I tried to get there. And I don't really think there's much Poseidon can do. He can move these pirates. What the fuck does he want to do with pirates? Did someone reveal points for Augiasera or whatever? I think they did, but I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah, I think somebody did to cancel a movement. So, and it was moved. So we'll move these pirates here. And now we've got a minor thing attacking that. Well, I gotta look for cards and see if anybody has anything that affects this. Kind of the problem. Hestia, any hero under her control has defense number raised by 30, but she can't declare control at this moment because she's not challenging someone else's move, which means she's gonna get penalized for his existence if he dies. Yeah, so this is just gonna be normal, I guess. I don't know. I didn't fucking look at the cards. I hate doing that shit. Screw it. This is so much fun. Okay, so this is action 1 by Poseidon, but probably his only action. And we'll use the blue and the white for this. So now they're both attacking, and they're plus 41 have to get a 30 or higher, and plus 44 have to get a 16. Oh, look, they both die. What the fuck with this game? There's something so totally, like, I mean, maybe I'm completely missing things, but it looks like so many things, like the boats, like the combat, etc., is just not correct. Like, the game just, you know, they had some idea, but they didn't express it correctly in the rules at all, and unless there's some huge set of errata for it, I don't see how, you know, how they sold this piece of shit, really. Okay. So these are optionals. I believe they're worth 1 point to kill, and but nobody controls him. So, yeah, it's not worth anything there. But Poseidon controlled this. He killed Aguapawa, who's then worth 5 points for Poseidon because there was a 1 bid on him, which puts him up to here. And again, the tracks don't hold the total amount of bids that you could reasonably have. These pirates are dead. I don't know where the fuck to put them. And we got to keep Agua alive. I don't know. Oh, yes. We have to put him back in there because he might come back to life if his fate chip comes up. And that's all Poseidon can do. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, that was pretty fucking exciting. And we've got one more hero, one more god to play. I don't know if I'm going to continue beyond the first turn. This is just so fucking broken. Well, I see what went wrong. It's pretty common to have the attack number on the left and the defense on the right. Well, it's reversed in this game, and that's the heart of all my problems. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to rewind and start over, but I don't know how the fuck to do that. All right, let's send this up, and we'll put this up to the failed attempt for the first part.